आज हम पार्ट 2 देखेंगे, ठीक है। तो जल्दी जल्दी क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट रिगार्डिंग प्रोडक्शन। द मेजर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन दैट मे लीड्स टू sickness आर which is the फर्स्ट इज इंक्रीज द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, सही है। डिक्रीज इन द क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्शन, सही है। थर्ड, क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट नॉट मीटिंग द स्टैंडर्ड कस्टमर एक्सपेक्टेशन। फोर्थ, प्रोड्यूसिंग मोर quantity than can be sold, leading to accumulation of stock. Hence, all the statement is correct. आगे देखते हैं, ठीक है। तो द मेजर एक्सपेक्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन दैट मे लीड to sickness are increase in the cost of production, decrease in the quantity of production, quality of production not meeting the standard customer expectation. Fourth is producing more quantity than can be sold, leading to accumulation stock, ठीक है। अगला, विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट ए कंडीशन फॉर परफॉर्मिंग टॉप डाउन टाइम एंड कॉस्ट एस्टिमेशन। इज कॉस्ट एंड टाइम important? If the nominal rate of interest 12% and it is compound quarterly, the effective rate of the interest per annum in nearly, which is 12.6%. In a bank, deposit can be made for period ranging from 6 months to 10 years. Every quarter, an interest will be added on the principal. The rate of interest applied is 9% per annum for period 12 months to 23 months and 10% annum for period from 24 months to 120 months. As amount of 1000 invested for 2 years to grow will be nearly, ठीक है। तो कैसे निकालेंगे? ब्रैकेट में 1 माइनस आई बाई एम, ब्रैकेट बंद m माइनस 1, ठीक है। तो इस तरीके से ये आपका 1218 आ जाएगा, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट देखते हैं। द मार्केट प्राइस पर शेयर ऑफ ए कंपनी इज 125, the divided per square DPS expect the year is 12 and DPS is expected to grow at a constant rate 8% per annum. The cost of the equality capital of the company will be 17.6%, ठीक है। इस तरीके से आप कॉस्ट ऑफ इक्वलिटी कैपिटल DPS अपन MP प्लस GR से आप यहाँ से इस तरीके से आप निकाल सकते हैं, ठीक है। All financial decisions on any project appraisal are based on the present value of money. During an assessment of economic feasibility of the project, the ratio of average annual earning after tax to the average book investment after depreciation is called return or invested, ROI. Which of the following statement is correct about financial management? Uh, First statement, the objective financial management is profit maximum, or B, the objective financial management is wealth maximization. Hence both statements are true. Identify the incorrect statement, ठीक है। तो देखते हैं। The continuing contract does not require tendering as it follow the agreed term and condition of the existing contract. ये सही statement है। In a bought contract, client will not invest directly in the project and instead such that contract encourage development of project through external funding and investment. ये भी सही है। The revenue generating assets such as टोल ब्रिज इस एग्जाम्पल BOT कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, ये गलत है, ठीक है। हमारा C ऑप्शन हो जाएगा। और नेक्स्ट स्टेटमेंट पढ़े, पैकेज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कंटेंट टू और मोर रिलेटेड जॉब ईच विच कुड फॉर्म ए सेपरेट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कंबाइन इनटू सिंगल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, ये स्टेटमेंट सही है। व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप फॉर द अप्रूवल ऑफ वर्क विच इज एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव अप्रूवल? एग्जाम, द इनिशियलाइंग initiating process is identified by determining stakeholder, identifying process and standard, create the project character. The project statement of work SOW have fundamental element: business need, product scope, description, strategic plan. Measurement method of project selection help to determine return on investment, return rate of rate of return and playback period, benefit cost ratio. Benefit to cost ratio for a project should always is greater than 1. Opportunity costs are defined as what the organization will give up by not pursuing on opportunity. A detailed project report DPRA is final detailed appraisal report on the project, and a blueprint for its execution is prepared by a specialized agency known as technical consultancy. During an assessment of economic viability of the project, the ratio of average annual earning after tax to the average book investment after depreciation is called return on investment. Which of the following statement is correct about financial मैनेजमेंट? तो हमने ये किया हुआ बहुत ही स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट है, थिंग रिपीट हो गया कहीं से पेज, ठीक है, ये आपको पता है सी है, ठीक है, 270 ये पेज नंबर रिपीट हो गया, ठीक है, यहाँ से देखते हैं, ठीक है, नेक्स्ट पेज ये प्लान फॉर रिस्क टू बी proactive instead of reactive in execution phase, to know what to do in case of risk event occurring to take advantage of positive risk. Project A has the internal rate of the return IRR of 22%. Project B has the IRR of 7%. Project C has the IRR of 31%. Project D has an IRR of 25%. The best project is Project C. The reason for performing risk management are reduce the impact of threat, ensure the occurrence of opportunity, planning for known and unknown event, passive risk acceptance, and appropriate approach when it is best to deal with the risk as it occur. Planning process, the sequential order in which different stage of construction project based on the principle of planning is, which is a briefing, designing, tendering, constructing, and commissioning. Types of project plans are, which is a primary planning, secondary planning, control planning. The main objective of planning is economical safe completion of project. तो economical and on time of the project completion of project, A option, ठीक है. Next, exam point of view is important. The primary goal of initializing process is to develop project character, identify stakeholder. The true initializing process of project risk is high, cost are low, stakeholder influence is high. Project character is created in initializing phase. A project management plan component may include baseline for cost, scheduling, and scope, scope statement, WBS, staff requirement with cost estimates. If there are major changes in a project from approval plan, may they are reflected by performance measurement baseline. Project management information system consists scope, delay, hardware and software, completed project component, schedule phase overlap with planning, work breakdown structure. They are incremental and hierarchical decomposition of project phase. It is three like structure. They are also called top down diagram. The cost baseline is developed during process or is determined techniques used for scheduling, bar chart, milestone, network diagram, Gantt chart. Network diagram, the interrelationship between activity and event clearly shown. They facilitate what if exercise. They can provide basic for obtaining fact for decision making. An event in project consumes no time, act as control point of the project represented by nodes. Dummy activity neither consume resource nor time. ठीक है, हम ये देखते हैं. The following are related to project planning. First, bar chart represent pictorial representation activity of two-dimensional. Milestone chart represent the key events which indicates either the beginning or the end of the activity. Hence, both are true. Which of the following function of the management set objective and develops appropriate course of action to achieve them, which is a planning. While doing the project planning of a construction project using PERT, it is intended to identify the variance at the project can done by, which is sum of variance of the activities along critical path of the project. Which one of the following method is an important qualitative method under demand forecasting, which is a jury of executive method? According to CCPM, using 50:50 estimate will discourage Parkinson's law, the student syndrome, and self-protection from coming into play because there is less free time available. What does the abbreviation CCPM stand for, which is a critical chain project management? According to project cost duration graph, any reduction in project duration means a reduction in indirect cost. In which one of the following type of industrial activities does the problem of leading and scheduling become more efficient, which is a batch production? Statement 1. Preparation of bar chart is merely scheduling operation, while the preparation and analysis of network is planning function. Statement 2. A bar chart prima facie does not show the interrelationship between activities. Hence, both statements are true. Second statement is the correct explanation of statement 1. ABC analysis in the material arrangement is a method of classifying the inventories based on the value of annual uses of the item. A simple project compromise of two start to end parallel path each and three activities is series with no interpath dependence. The A and B data in days for each activity as shown in diagram. Assume that three activities in series are enough for further competition. What will the total project duration and it is standard time? ठीक है, तो आप कैसे निकालोगे कि यह टू पाथ दो पाथ है, एक एक दो चार छः, एक तीन पाँच छः से, ठीक है। तो कैलकुलेशन ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेड टाइम फॉर बोथ पाथ, तो टी ई इज इक्वल टू होता है टी नॉट प्लस 4 टी एम प्लस टी पी बाई 6, ठीक है। तो यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे आप, फॉर वन, एक के लिए, ठीक है, एक के लिए क्या करेंगे, 2 × 2 प्लस, ठीक है, 2 + 4 × 3 + 4, ठीक है, 4 × 3 + 4 करते बाई 6, फिर 4 × 6, ठीक है, 4 × 6 + 8, ठीक है, 5 5 और ये रहा 4, ठीक है, ये 4, यहाँ से 4 × TM 8 + 11/6, इस तरीके से आप 7 डेज, फिर सेम तरीके से 6 + 4 × 7 + 8, ऐसे करके आप 42 के निकले, तो आप पाओगे सब लॉन्गेस्ट पाथ 2 है, तो हेंस 2, और कितने दी 34 बाय 1/2 डेज में, ठीक है, 11/6 डेज में। Crashing is a reduction of duration for few of the activities, ठीक है। आगे देखते हैं, CPM method of network analysis is identify suitable for linearly extended work meant essentially for research and development activities orientation used for planning, scheduling and controlling purpose. Hence 3 and 4 are correct. If LJ latest occurrence event for event J, earliest occurrence time for event I, T ij duration of activity ij, hence B is LJ minus EI minus TIJ. In a project there are 9 activity A, B, C, D which is sequential, E, F, G which are sequentially. H, K are sequential, also E and F, G run parallel to B, C, D. and HK run parallel to A, B, C, D. Beside these activity dependence, it is also needful that B can completed before taking up G. A and H be completed before taking up D and K. How many dummies are drawn in the activity network? ठीक है, तो कैसे करना देखिए इस तरीके से ए बी सी डी ई, ठीक है, ए एच के, ठीक है, सॉरी फॉर तो ये हो जाएगा 3, ठीक है। आगे देखते हैं। In principle, the network should not be made complex. No control system for that matter can operate unless it is kept simple. This principle is called keep simple. Keep it simple, stupid. ठीक है? In network computation process, which one of the following is correct for upward path? It is it start with the first project activity and trace each path, chain and sequent activity through the network to the least project activity. Who is responsible for the following activity in project? Achieving a unity of control over project activities, having an authority to control project matter and disburse fund from the budget, having no actual line of authority over workers, and project coordinator. So, which one of the following method of the planning is an attempt to work out of the implementation of the development effort in term for factor allocation and product yield so as to minimize income and employment? Physical planning. Okay. Project scheduling involves all the following steps except deciding. In construction, project management scheduling is first the laying out of the actual activities of the project in time order in which they are be performed, calculating the manpower and material requirement need to each stage of production. Third, computation of the expected completion time of each of the activity. Hence, all the statement is correct. The use of construction scheduling is R, which is used for systematic implementation of project, checking of actual progress of the work to get quantity of work involved, labor, material, equipment, hence all of the above. Which of the following is method of scheduling? Network analysis, milestone chart, hence both is correct. Which one of the following statement is not correct related to line of balance schedule? Hence it is allowed the planning team of single sequence without any option is wrong. ठीक है? Select the correct order of below given schedule level in the increase order of level for details involving in scheduling. Detail scheduling, project work level scheduling, project master scheduling, summary master scheduling, project coordination scheduling. तो करेक्ट आंसर हो जाएगा ए। सबसे पहले कर रहे हैं प्रोजेक्ट मास्टर शेड्यूलिंग, देन प्रोजेक्ट कोऑर्डिनेट शेड्यूलिंग, फिर आता है सॉरी समरी मास्टर शेड्यूलिंग, फिर प्रोजेक्ट कोऑर्डिनेट शेड्यूलिंग, फिर प्रोजेक्ट वर्किंग लेवल शेड्यूलिंग, फिर डिटेल शेड्यूलिंग। ठीक है। The process of determining how much time the total project will take, tackling labor hours and how long each stage will take is known as scheduling. The process of incorporating changes and rescheduling or replanning is called, which is updating. Pre-planning phase of construction project does not involve, which is placing and tiering reinforcement. Scheduling method followed for prioritization of job in the project is known as, which is known as critical ratio method. Triple constraint in construction management are, which is a time, cost and scope. The technique for establishing and maintaining priorities among various jobs of a project is known as critical ratio scheduling. Which of the following are the method of scheduling, which is a bar chart or Gantt chart, milestone chart, network analysis, hence all of the above. Construction scheduling indicate, which is both the actual process and the rate of progress. Which one of the following statement not correct, which is a PERT is activity oriented and CPM is is event oriented. CPM is a CPM activity oriented technique, but often assume that time estimate follow the beta probability distribution. While crushing an activity in critical path, the project cost would be increased and indirect cost could decreases. Critical path of network is the path that which is takes the longest time. Which of the following statement is not correct? Hence, the calculation are made in CPM of the probability to complete the job in the given time duration is incorrect. The purpose of dummy row or column in a assignment problem is to be obtain balance between total activity and total resource. Flickrand's rule is connected with the numbering of event input and CPM. Coefficient of variation is given set of data obtained from the following formula. Correct formula is the sigma plus mean. Critical path method is good for large project only. A PERT network has 9 activities on its critical path. The standard deviation of each activity on the critical path is 3. The standard deviation of critical path is 9. The probability distribution of activity times in PERT has following distribution which is beta. In PERT and CPM network, the dummy activity which is used to pres prescribe the logic. Which of the following is guideline for the construction of network diagram? Each activity is represented by one and only one arrow in the network. Two activities can be identified by the same beginning and end event. The decoupling must be avoided in a network diagram. Dummy activity consumes to no time or resource. Hence, one, third, and fourth is correct statement. If D duration, EF earliest finish and the ES earliest start time, LF latest finish time and LS latest start time, select the wrong relation. Hence, EF equal to D minus ES. List 1 and 2 use the code नेगेटिव और जीरो select. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से हम एक्सप्लेनेशन इसका नेगेटिव और जीरो select का क्रिटिकल पाथ एक्चुअल टास्क प्रिपेयर इज activity or maintain unique numbers for dummy activity or starting or completion of task is event, hence B is correct here. The time which result in the least possible construction cost and activity is known as which is optimum time. In a part analysis, if probability factor is negative, the change of completing the project time is less than 50%. In two method A and B of network analysis, the following methods are true about them. Method A, project cost increase if the time duration is either increase or decrease. Method B, project cost varies directly with time. Project A and project B are called respectively CPM and PERT. CPM network is updated whenever there is difference in the plan and actual performance. In a PERT analysis, the probability of completion of project is 40 days will be which is 50%. Which of the following is not a network technique for project management, which is a unit disk? The probability duration for time estimation of an activity which fit well part analysis is beta distribution. Economic saving the time result for crushing. Hence the correct answer is the crushing cheapest critical activity. ठीक है. In CPM network, an estimate that is required to complete a job to in absolute minimum time is called which is crush estimate. Distribution of time for project as a whole will be which is a normal distribution. Critical activities has a zero float. A PERT network has 9 activities on its critical path. The standard deviation of each activity on critical path is 3. The standard deviation of critical path is 9. Critical path line along the activity having total float which is 0. various activity of project are shown per chart by which is horizontal line. Critical path network help as engineer to concentrate his attention on critical activities to divert the resource from non-critical advanced activity to critical activities to certain for avoiding any delay in the critical activity to avoid delay of the whole project and all of the above. The technique of PERT is which is a event oriented. The particular task performance in CPM is known as activity. While scheduling a project for ICPM, which is all of the above. A PERT network has three activity on critical path, mean 3, 8, 6 and standard deviation 1, 2, 2 and the probability that project be completed in 20 days is, hence we know that the standard deviation 1 का स्क्वायर 2 से तो आपका 3 हो जाएगा स्टैंडर्ड मीन टाइम दिया हुआ 3, 8, 6 तो 7 ठीक है प्रोबेबिलिटी फैक्टर d माइनस एस बाई सिग्मा 20 माइनस 17/3 इक्वल टू 1 है सी 0.84 ठीक है। अब बाकी हम पार्ट थर्ड में इसके आगे कंप्लीट करेंगे। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो।